doesn't have to be all or nothing. These 5 simple shifts help my homemaking routine to feel way easier to keep up with, even as a naturally messy homemaker. Oh, and be sure to stick around to the end because the last one is a total game changer. Instead of deep cleaning everything at once, I focus on one area at a time. It helps me to see progress without burnout, but it also helps nothing to get forgotten because each area of my home is designated to a specific week of the month, so they're easy to stay on top of, and every time I get back around to the zone, things are actually neater than when I left them before. The next thing I do is I build tiny cleaning habits into my day from things that I'm already doing. Instead of waiting to deep clean the bathroom, for example, when I'm there brushing my teeth and getting ready for the day, I wipe down the counters, I wipe down the mirrors. While I'm getting my cup of tea in the morning, I unload the dishwasher. As I go and put my Bible back, I make my bed. Whenever I enter the bathroom, I get ready for the day. Things like this. These are natural things that I'm already doing anyway. So adding a little bit of something on top of it will help my home to be cleaner without actually doing more work. It also helps to keep messes from snowballing and causing them to feel super duper overwhelming. In order to simplify my home, I use the same tools over and over. I used to have an arsenal of cleaning supplies and products, but I found a few things that are tried and true and actually works, and I just stick to those few things and I buy them again and again. There's no need to reinvent the wheel. I already know what works for my home, so I just keep using those same products. And I encourage you to do the same. If you have a ton of stuff, but only a handful of things that you reach for, it's actually a huge clue. And if you have no idea which ones you like and which ones you don't, then try using a couple of them for a little bit, and then you'll know which ones to, and just declutter the rest. It will be so much simpler to keep on top of things when you only have a couple of items and not a whole bunch to sort through. The next thing I do is I keep my rhythms super simple. I don't have a 47-step routine anymore where every minute of the day super duper decoded. I have these rhythms that I anchor to my day, morning, afternoon, and evening, and they just help my whole entire day flow so much smoother. I have things that I do daily, I have things that I do weekly. Either way, they're all super simple but have such a huge impact in my home. I don't clean on weekends, not at all. And I know this sounds counterintuitive, but it actually helps me to keep my home cleaner. So I don't get burnt out. I allow myself to rest on the weekends. Sure, I have my simple routines like make the bed and unload the dishwasher, those simple things that help my home run smooth, but I do not do the sun up to sundown deep cleaning anymore. That actually has helped me to dread cleaning. You do it once, your home looks spotless, and then by Friday, Saturday, it's just a hot mess again. I won't do it. I refuse. I fully enjoy my weekends with my family. Monday will come again and we'll get back on it again. And because I have these systems in place, like a 5-minute tidy throughout the day, unloading my dishwasher, making my bed, my home looks clean the whole entire weekend. So we still maintain the aesthetics of it while fully enjoying the weekend. And then when Monday comes, we're back to the zones, back to the deeper cleaning, back to all of those things. But meanwhile, the weekend, no thank you. It gives me a mental break. It helps me to not feel like I'm on shift 24/7 as a homemaker. Cleaning and decluttering, cooking and tidying are natural parts of my job. And if I do it on the weekends too, I'm going to feel like I'm working 24/7. When I used to work outside the home, there was no way I would work 7 days a week. Then why would I do it in my home? In fact, to me, this job is even more important because it helps just glue everything together in our lives. So there's no way I can allow myself to do that. Once I started taking these days off, Monday's work just becomes a whole lot easier because I've allowed myself to decompress, have that mental break, separate myself from those things for a bit, and I come back Monday super eager and ready to go. By the way, if you want a video on how I keep these weekend rhythms so that I can fully enjoy my weekends while having my home maintain its tidiness, even though I'm super naturally messy, let me know in the comments down below and I'll totally do one for you. They're super simple, super easy, and they're just natural parts of our days. They're not even extra work at all. But let me know and I'll make you a full video with all of those details. But if you want even more tips on how to simplify your homemaking, then check out this video here and I'll meet you there right now. Thank you so much for watching. Until next time, to God be the glory. Bye.